Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some No Man's Sky, shall we? Continuing our complete beginner's guide. So let's just pop in, look at our inventory. And, we have a few things that we probably don't need to carry with us, but at the same time, we're going to be hunting aliens, so we might get more. Because we have a quest to do that. Now, what I thought might be a good idea is to explore our own system. We've only really looked at a couple of planets here. So if we look, for example, at this system, we have this planet, the incompetent desert, and the incompetent starter world, and that's it. But there's more planets here that we need to look at. That's how you get out. You push the circle button. I was like trying to figure this out on controller on the PS5. Okay, so I was stuck on my planet, but see, if you push circle, here's how you get out. So we've only looked at the moon, the starter world, and the desert. And what you can do here is kind of see what's on each planet that you've scanned. So if you're looking for a particular element, you can go there. And you can see also, if I select this, for example, it'll tell you how many of each different type of flora, fauna, or mineral you've discovered and how many you might have to go. So on Desert Dream here, we've got all of them. And then on the starter world, we got all of them too. So let's go ahead and look at some of these other worlds within our system to see if we have access to any minerals that we don't have currently, as well as continue mapping out. I just love mapping stuff out. It's something that I love to do. And then also, we have a quest to kill some creatures. And here we are. We're in space, and, we've got to cull these creatures. That's the verb they use. Not quite as mean-sounding as kill, but the same effect. Okay, here's the planet with the ring, and it looks like, there's a space anomaly. Yeah, okay, so this planet right here, if I start flying toward it, I'm going to then... it says it's a noxious planet, and that's my starter world. The ring planet that I need is actually behind this. So we need to kind of fly around because the ringed planet, and we hit an asteroid there, but we got some, that's the collision way to get tritium. Shoot this baby up. Get some more. Alright, so I'm going to kind of fly around, continuing to fly this way. And let's see, what world is... Actually, well, this might be easier. So this planet is unknown. If you're looking at an unknown planet and you're kind of aimed at it, you can usually just push L3 to scan it and see kind of like what's on there. There's selenium, copper, phosphorus, and sodium. Okay, so let's go ahead and just fly toward it. L1 and R1 to engage our pulse drive. This is a Taurid planet. So let's go see what that's all about. And we're going to arrive in about 20 seconds. And then from this planet, we could take off, and we should have a clear line of sight to the ringed planet, perhaps. So we don't have to fly as much, in space. But either way, we'll get there eventually. And we're getting closer. And bam. So I'm going to fly in. The pulse engine has been disengaged. I'm just holding R2 and circle. And we're entering the atmosphere. And this is always one of the best parts of the game, just to see what kind of a planet you've got. And we've got a planet with big yellow flower tree things. And very tall mountains. So I'm going to look for a clearing to land. Anything around here? Interesting. Okay. So I want to go up a little bit and see if I can... Yep, there's the ring planet, by the way. From a higher vantage point, if I can see anything, is this whole planet, this kind of topography? Or are there places where there's valleys that I could land in? I don't really see anything, so I'm going to head over here. I like to sometimes, too, just look for, like, a landmark, a settlement, or a trading post, or just anything that's already built that we could land by. But I'm seeing just absolutely nothing. So then, given that, I'm going to land right here. Oh, here's something. Look at that. We found it. And you see those green circles that appeared by the ship beacon? That will basically act as a landing pad or just bring in your ship for an easy land. And, okay. Here we are on a new world. And I need to unpin this, by the way. Well, it's there. Alright, it's very hot here. Okay, there's an animal. It's a... looks like a... it's got tiny baby butterfly wings. It's like a giant thing with tiny wings. It's kind of like a... it reminds me of like in Spirited Away when the hamster, the baby gets changed into like a hamster and is picked up by the fly. It's that kind of a situation. Alright, there's something that's flying. Speaking of Spirited Away, those look like dragons in the sky. Heaviest flying life form. That's our new record that we recorded. Indeed it is. So let's go ahead and go to Discoveries, and let's look at this planet we're on right here. So this is Mayam. So we're going to rename this, and we're going to call it Incompetent Heat Wave. Alright. And there's 9 plants. It's got superheated air. There's low sentinels, which is great. It's bountiful and abundant, and lots of animals here. So let's go inside this and see if it's... okay. Maybe there's somebody in here, actually. No. It's a Viking transmission tower, though. That's good. So there's lots of stuff. There's some encrypted nav... oh, that's me spinning the chair. I want the navigation data. Get that. Go ahead, pick up these nanites. It's a bunch. There's a research specimen. Our standing with the Viking increases. We'll look at this in one moment. There's some money over here that we can get. Stock transfer. That's right. The stocks go right to our bank account. Don't ask how. We've done it. All right. And let's go ahead and check out the transmission tower. Long ago, it seems an automated distress call went unanswered. If I can crack the encryption pattern, I could potentially extract the coordinates. 1, 2, 6, 24, 120. Okay. So the number doubles, then triples, then quadruples, then multiplies by 5. So then it's going to be, 720? Yeah, it multiplies by 6. Distress signal coordinates discovered. Bam. So now we found a distress signal. Now, distress signals are usually good because they indicate like a crashed starship. So we might be able to find a better ship. Possibly. So let's go check that out. Don't know if that's going to be the case, but we're in the really just do whatever you want and have fun part of No Man's Sky. I'm going to guide you through looking at these planets and exploring nearby systems and what kinds of resources and elements we want to start prioritizing and doing the Artemis quest and all of that. But this is just where the game is like, hey, do what you want. Chill out, look around. And by exploring, you can find all sorts of awesome stuff. And this is the nature of the game, is just exploring this procedural universe. And, you know, you'll find really cool animals, totally interesting locations. And that's kind of the reward in and of itself. But along the way, of course, we can get better ships, make our character stronger, damaged machinery. Let's go ahead and just throw away this fluid, holding R3. And what do we get from this? We got some fuel for our ship. That's fantastic. Here's some money. Pick it up. Got several hundred credits. Let's check the other little habitat here. And... okay. Nanites. And encrypted navigation data. Tremendous. Let's go. Alright, I'm just going to kind of look around and see what's out here. So there's another creature right here. Scan it. We're already, you know, over halfway through. There's a solar vine. Okay. If memory serves, solar vines are actually something useful. Oh, there's another creature. Oh my gosh, look at that guy. I gotta check this guy. Alright, so this is the flying guy with the tiny wings and like ram horns and a, you know, snail shell or something. I mean, what a creation. But, no, we found... oh god, it's like a flying tapeworm. That's not good. What else do we find? I know we found some other stuff here. Okay. Interesting. Did I not finish scanning that guy? I swore I did. No, I must have not finished scanning him. I had to sneeze. There we go. I mean, he looks like something from where the wild things are. Okay. There's lots and lots of animals here, though. 9. Let me see this dude. No, where'd he go? Oh my gosh. It's like a Care Bear with Sonic the Hedgehog, you know, hairstyle, and then like Blastoise's body. It's just amazing. Okay. Great. That's a lot of animals. I didn't expect just to land and find 5 of them like that, but we did. So there's a sodium, yada yada, but let's check out this distress signal. This is what we're here for. We got a free launch fuel. By the way, my buddy on YouTube has been dropping so many great tips in the comments below. Argamas keeps giving fantastic tips that are not really spoilery, just for everyone to enjoy. And one of those was that if you can get pyrite and uranium, you can replace pulse drive fuel and launch thruster fuel, so you don't have to use tritium or you don't have to use the fuel packs, and they're easier to mine because you get to use the terrain manipulator, of course. So that's something we're always looking out for. Now, uranium is like on radioactive planets, but pyrite can be on many different worlds. Alright, so let's go to this distress beacon, and you see it's going to take us 12 minutes to get here. So when that happens, what you want to do is, if it's going to take forever, just go up into atmosphere, or like near orbit, and then target this thing, the distress beacon, and then fly toward it, and you'll see how if we're out of the atmosphere, like, we can go even faster, and then you can even actually target your pulse drive. It won't work very long to get to the distress beacon because you'll enter the atmosphere, but now we've cut down that time from 12 minutes to like 12 seconds. So how about that? And we get to check out this planet at night. Okay, let's not hit this. And it's right here. Alright, so we're going to kind of try to land next to this and see what kind of a ship this is. Alright, also it's nighttime, so let's just quickly see if there's any other animals around. This ship is very similar to the other crashed ship that we have found. I'm just going to look down and see make sure there's no life forms in the sky. A lot of stuff appears to be underground on this world. So let's go look at this spaceship and see what it would take to get it flying and if it would be even worth doing so. Alright, we got a microprocessor. Sodium. let's see what you got. Get rid of this. Yeah, I'll actually put this on my starship. That's fine. And we got some nanites. And let's see. This ship is Ushuna of Destiny. Well, it's not doing so great. Distress beacon. The opulently furnished interior suggests the dead pilot once belonged to one of its race's more affluent families. The cause of its mid-flight demise is unclear, but the ship's likely to be carrying a decent cargo. The body lies draped over a large box covered in dangerous-looking alien markings. A strange black mist surrounds the scene. I don't really want to open the box. We can search for loot, I guess. The ship, as expected, is full of valuable commodities. So what we get? We got a Viking effigy. We got launch fuel. Is that it? Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, I'm not upset. Tritium hypercluster on my starship. We got a multi-tool expansion slot. How about that? That's perfect. Our multi-tool is terrible. So we might want to save that for a better one, but for right now, that's amazing. That could be a thing that we definitely want to save up money for, by the way, is just getting a better multi-tool. So I'm going to check out this ship. I'm going to get inside and just see what this ship needs. Okay. So, whoa, this is a big ship. It's an A-class ship. Let's compare it to our own ship. So this is worth $10 million. So we should probably take this ship. It's got better shields, better hyperdrive range. It's not as maneuverable as our ship. Our ship is a fighter. This is a shuttle. But, I mean, look at this ship. This might be worth us claiming it. Now, it's got a lot to repair. So if you want to take this ship, you can look at what's here. First of all, the pulse engine is messed up. The hyperdrive needs fixing. And then all of these systems, we would need to gather stuff to clear them out so that we could make room. So we don't need to do that right now, but platinum's not horrible. We can do this reasonably. Paraffinium, we'd have to find that. But this is really worth... I think it's just such a big upgrade. It's triple. It has 15 cargo as well. Which is just ridiculous. So, I'm going to claim the ship, and we'll just add it to our collection. Now, it used to be that you could only have one ship, but we can now have more than one ship. So, what that means is, you know, our regular ship is right over here, but you kind of have to tag which one the game is thinking is like your personal ship. So if I go to Starship, I'm looking at this ship. You could see its cargo is like heavily infested. It does have a lot of empty slots, but we need to get wiring looms. We need to get paraffinium, pungium, gold, magnetized ferrite. We want to repair all this so we could use the slots, basically. But it's going to be worth our time. So that's like a little project for us to do. Now, it says primary starship switched when I get inside this, and you can just, obviously, switch between them. All right, so let's go ahead and analyze this. And what I'm going to do is transfer a lot of these goods onto myself. See if I can get the other ship working. I mean, here's pyrite, which we can already use instead of tritium. Pure ferrite. Magnetized ferrite. A little bit of gold. Tritium. And let me just put everything in there that we can for the moment. And then let's go try to fix this ship. Shield is down. All right. So we can fix the shield with sodium nitrate. We need a hermetic seal. All right, let's go ahead and do what we can. We can make a hermetic seal right here, I think. Yeah. And then we can fix the pulse engine. Good. So that's online. The hyperdrive will require a microprocessor. We actually have 2, which is pretty lucky. The shield needs that sodium nitrate. This is fine. This is fine. We need chlorine, platinum. We need more gold. Fine. Here. Let me look at our exosuit and let me just start moving stuff over to our ship. And where's that magnetized ferrite? Yeah, move that in there. Move that in there. Move that in there. Move it to the ship. Move it to the ship. All right, good. So now our ship is in better shape. Now I'm going to take off. Oh, wait a minute. Let me land for 1 second. So, we installed all those upgrades. Oh, here, this guy's new. Anybody else that's new? Look how many guys there are right here. Alright. I feel bad about this. I'm sorry. Who's hitting me? The plant? Oh my god. I killed a Care Bear. It's for the quest. I hope you understand. I don't think he gets it. I don't know if I hope I'm still getting credit for that quest. Oh my god, they're sliding down the mountain, these little triceratopses. I hate taking these quests. I don't know if I'll ever take one again. I don't like just killing the animals like this. But I wanted to show off completing a quest. Alright, go to log. Yep. And we need 5 more. 5 more and we're done. Ferrite dust. Sure, scan it. Any more animals here? Or did I scare them all away? Alright. So what I wanted to check was, like, my ship. And the question of, can I transfer the items on my ship that I used to upgrade? Oh, you turkey. Oh boy. So we're going to go over here. And I'll use this ship really fast. And convert it to a deployable package for storage. This is what we're talking about. So we want to do that. And, oh no, move it into our exosuit, yeah. Oops, sorry. Oh, can't change that? Okay. This technology we can't store. We'll have to... I think I must have done that somewhere else. But I can get all the rest of this stuff off of here. Okay. Yeah, we don't have the teleport receiver, although it wasn't installed anyway. Oh, we can't transfer this because it wasn't installed. That's why. Okay. Now let me look around. What kind of minerals are on this world? Anything? Let's see. There's phosphorus, sodium. Yeah. What else we got? Phosphorus. Okay. Let me get the other ship. Now you have to be careful with this because you can lose your ship if you change like which is your primary ship and you forget like where did I put this thing, but it's over here. So we have no shields, so you don't want to be greedy with this thing at all. We want to go up, 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 and hit the anomaly or the space station, you know. Let's see. There we go. We'll be there soon. What we're going to do is spend money and see what it would take to just upgrade some more of this ship. It's got a lot of problems, of course, but it's just such a big... The main reason I'm upgrading for this ship is the space. Whenever I see, like, we're doubling our inventory, it's just so nice to be able to carry more and more, at least in my opinion. Now, if you don't like the way this ship looks or you don't want to take it, you know, you don't have to, but it's an A-class ship. And we can get our old ship back as well. Whoa, I came in too fast. Usually that thing will automatically pick me up. I must have not quite been close enough. So this is why exploring the galaxy pays dividends, because if you're looking for something like paraffinium, chlorine, like you need to go to all sorts of different worlds so you can see them and find out where they're hiding. You can also try to trade with other pilots if they're available. Alright, so I'm going to go up here. And we can just run over to the Galactic Trade Terminal and see what's available. Alright, so they have wiring looms. And they have microprocessor, which we need. And they have platinum. Okay. So let's sell some of the stuff that we don't need. For example, I'm not selling my multi-tool expansion slot, by the way. That's amazing. These meaty chunks sell for more than I would have thought. That's great. And we'll sell these proto sausages. So apparently hunting animals is actually like a reasonable moneymaker. It didn't used to be, but maybe, I mean, I haven't, used to be as like years ago, so not bad. Now this could be like, you want all of this stuff, it's worth keeping because it sells so well, but, and we're going to switch over here, and I do have, this sweet root that we can sell, and now we have enough money to at least buy a microprocessor. We need 2 wiring looms at the very least. And then I want some platinum, so let me sell the silver And the Mordite is fine to sell. And then I'll sell the Korvax casing for now. I need more money more than I need faction. And I'll sell the effigy. And then we will buy some platinum. And we'll just try to get as much as we can, but it's expensive, as you can see. Can't buy that much. I'll buy like 78 is just fine. Alright, let's see what we can fix now. Alright. So the shield we can recharge. Good. We needed that fixed. Alright, the hyperdrive. Need to fix that. Got it. And then all of our main components are now fixed. It's just about removing stuff. And I'd rather remove stuff at this point. Well, both of these are good to remove. We need more gold and chromatic metal. We need chlorine. Chromatic metal, gold. Alright. So let's try to find gold and copper and stuff like that. What are these? Activated copper. Okay, yeah, we need copper for sure then. Gold. Alright. I thought for some reason I needed... Here we go, I need platinum. I knew I needed it somewhere. Let's remove one of these then. Get some more space. I'm going to install this on our ship. Actually, but here, let me move this to here. And then go back to the exosuit and let me... install this on our ship. There. Fantastic. Alright, we're getting there. But what we need to do is just go in here and we need to go to discoveries and we need to look for planets that might have... So there's copper on our starter world and there's copper on our desert world. And there's copper on the heat wave as well. And there's copper over here. So there's copper like abound. And let's just check this other planet and see what's there. Copper we can turn into the chromatic metal also. We could get gold if we just shoot asteroids. So we could just go out here and just, like, you know, blast some asteroids. Silver. Tritium. Alright. Blow up some rocks, see if we can get anything good. There's a little bit of gold, but this is not a great way to get it. Alright. So, anyway. That's something you can do if that just... You enjoy just blasting those things down, but... We're going to look for the ringed planet. And... Oh god, okay. So in this case, if this happens, then what you want to do is locate the space station and get back to it. Okay. We're a little bit too far. We're actually not that far from it. I'm just like missing it on my screen for some reason. Alright, they're shooting us. There we go. So drive back to the space station. You can fight the pirates if you want. But if you go back to the space station, you're fine. Now, this happens because we have valuable stuff in our inventory. So, because we had some nice stuff in our inventory, that they wanted to attack us. So, usually what I do is just run away until I have a stronger ship. Better weapons. I feel comfortable. You could fight them and then go back inside, but our ship isn't ideal. Now, what we want to do is say, okay, what is it that's in our inventory that's so valuable? And what you can do is you can just move valuable items out of your ship's inventory and into your personal inventory. And that used to be a trick where the pirates wouldn't detect what you personally were carrying. So, like, you could, put the gold and the silver and the platinum and stuff like that and this pyrite, like, you can move that into your inventory and then they wouldn't see it. And that would cause them to, overlook you. But another thing we can do, which is probably smarter, is just go up here. And instead of trying to find that ringed planet for now, just concentrate on copper, and we'll teleport to our base. This world has copper. We can finish up our quest, we can get copper, and we can slowly begin working on repairing our ship. So this is kind of our mission at this point. We could go to explore Artemis. We could go to make money to get a better multi-tool. And speaking of our multi-tool, I'm going to go over here, open the storage container, and I'm just going to dump some stuff in here. Like this multi-tool expansion. I don't need to carry this. I'm going to move these cactuses over here. Wiring looms I will leave in here. Just remember, like, these are at your base, so you know what you've got. There we go. Now we have a little bit more space. And we could just kind of scan and look for our favorite, which is copper, right there, and tag it. And we'd be well on our way to going to get copper. Our batteries, look, they've got all this power stored, even though it's night. The solar panels have collapsed because no sun, but the batteries are still powering our base. Everything is still working beautifully. We could go to our portable refiner if we wanted to, and we could say, okay, we want chromatic metal, and we could just continue this process of getting chromatic metal, and we could turn this on. It's got fuel. Let it go. Everyone, this is a good place to stop. We got a new ship. We started exploring, and we got attacked by pirates, and now we're having fun just learning new things that we can do in the game, learning how to trade between ships. And once we get a frigate and can, amass our fleet there, we can put multiple ships on our frigate and choose between which one we want to fly. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I hope you're still finding this series to be useful and fun. Take care.